Okay.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Matt's making out with his wife, being a simp.
Slander!
Not slander. You said you were going to do it off camera.
I'm gonna fix the green screen
If you
it's
don't
a little
remember,
bit red.
you turned on the light. That's why.
Yeah.
If you don't remember from the last episode, I was right about everything. Just want to throw that out
about everything so far.
I do not know how the blood got here.
Well, you're about to find out.
The screen, I guess, kind of tells you everything you need to know. What was with all that blood? Was it paint or something? I realized it wasn't.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies.
That's it.
You probably used one of those.
I was like, can I make him overthink this? It's pretty simple.
Okay, well, thanks for tuning in.
15 seconds, new record.
Run the outro.
My shortest video is, I think, 1.5 minutes.
Nice.
I did Spirit Battle spiritless, but when I lost, the video ended.
Nice.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere!
Nobody bothered to check to see if there was like a cut or something.
But he
I'm
got crazy
cursing.
with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. What an idiot!
So the lawn people are here because it was so windy. They couldn't clean very well because it was really windy. And so it took them longer to get here, and I knew this would happen.
What?
Good news is we don't have to talk much. So if I need to, I can mute this at parts.
Or we can just like move it closer and lower our voices.
Oh wow,
You can get ASMR.
that will not stay on here, but
like this. He got crazy with it, had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. What an idiot.
all right. Anyway,
If the Fumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It
What if I
should
just,
be
like-
perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
move it closer. You know.
The one who moved Taka's body.
Daniel, I do have class in 40 minutes, so
Was
let's
it
like
funny?
try to get it going. Sorry. No, it's good.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office,
Okay, he moved his body.
Okay, don't skip text, but like.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, y'all so me and Sakura
I will
had
mute
to
it
go to
on
the
my own if
hospital.
I need to. I
But
don't
when
think
we
it
got
picks
there,
up because I haven't
the
heard
door
it
was
yet.
locked.
Fair enough.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside, which means when Hina and Sakura got to the
That
repository,
being said, if it picks that up,
someone
it
was
probably will
already
pick that
inside.
up. So
and it could only have been Hifumi
I'll just hold it like
who just
this.
finished stashing Taka's
that
body there.
Direction a little.
He convinced us all he was
Good.
dead, and
Like
when he
this
saw
commentary?
his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
Discussing the logistics of our
So,
microphone.
It's
Hifumi
fine.
wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
Let's go.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
I can.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
it's a note from Hifumi that says, "I did it."
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has
The
yet
fact
to
that it's
be
a
revealed.
freaking anime robot.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Please
just let me choose.
stole from Taka. Could it be
Thank you.
his glasses?
Celeste? Where is it? Okay. Fumi had this one.
I got it!
I don't like that
He
noise.
had hidden away, aren't you?
I feel like I want to
Sounds
ask.
like an angry bird,
Hidden
like
note?
Sayaka.
Oh, not like the hit app on mobile.
That's right.
You're talking about Twitter? Is that the joke?
Angry Birds is what I was going
Oh,
for.
I'm dumb.
What? In his pants?
Yes, his pants.
Sakura.
I like how Sakura's kind of dressed like SpongeBob.
Hey, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note said.
Find a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monica can't find out, so don't tell anyone for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go.
No.
Wait, this one's a little different.
Oh, did you want to trade seats?
My
No, I'm
note
chilling.
said,
Okay.
Monokuma
I forgot to
can't
do
find
that.
Out,
It's all good.
so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
We already established that,
Not
bro.
the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro, and that person could only have been...
Hifumi's pants!
What options we
I
have?
got it!
Yeah, I know.
That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
Yeah?
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Took me a second to realize who she's talking about.
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
No, TikTok's a
a hit
Kesha
app.
song.
Oh, okay.
Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Man, Genesee Jack's seriously scary, but still.
I can't help but feel something.
I'm gonna hang out with her later. I
Yeah.
can't let her get to me. Eventually.
I've already let her get to me. Make my argument. Okay, here we go. None of those, we've already established those. I don't think those are important.
Huffy had the note, right?
How do I...
Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter!
Yes, it does. There's a fly
The note has
in my
nothing
face.
to do with TikTok!
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I think it's another absorb.
I mean, obviously, the other ones were not even related.
So I think you absorb the fact.
Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
I don't think
But
it's that
remember
one.
what the note said.
Yeah, you have it
What
actually.
time did it say to meet?
Oh,
You got the wrong one, but I think
6
that's the
a.m.,
right
I
one.
believe.
so I shoot this one into the next
Maybe?
one?
The note
I
has
think
nothing
so.
to
I'm
do
not
with
100%
TikTok.
sure. Actually, I don't remember.
Oh gosh.
It might be a truth bullet. What truth bullets do you have?
Glasses,
Okay.
The note,
cloth, and wristwatch. Oh, wristwatch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we both got it. At the same time, we're like, oh, wait.
But remember what the note said.
Uh-huh.
What time did it say to meet?
I just like her hair ribbon and
6
her little
a.m.,
braid.
I believe.
I just think she's pretty.
Okay,
You
the
know?
time matters.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Shoot, wrong button, wrong button. Okay.
Okay, we'll just cut.
Nothing to do
This
with
one,
TikTok!
Yes.
this one. Shoot, go, now.
There you go.
No, that's
Oh,
It was great.
it is now
You're doing so good.
4 p.m.
No.
no. There absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
With us, Toko.
The note said to meet at 6 a.m.
Yeah, there's
which
a
is the
gnat
same
that's been
time
hovering around our
Taka was
house,
murdered.
and it's been.
You've already
now in our
proven
face.
that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet.
does
The
it say to
equipment
meet?
room, right?
Wow.
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this
I
note was
repeat what I
definitely
said
meant
at the
for
beginning of
Taka.
this
Please be
chapter.
plenty.
This is my last chapter. This is my least favorite chapter in the whole series.
No further objections!
Just the whole chapter slow. The trial is a bunch of
Can you
information
not
we
talk
already
over
know.
my queen laughing?
I'm so sorry.
Someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
Oh, they found a way out, though.
I
And
mean,
if they gave the note to Taka,
fair enough.
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
That's not nice.
Stealing is not the right thing to do.
Here's your proof. Go ahead, show us.
Please just let me pick it. Please just let me pick it. Awesome.
Where is it?
Where that is that here?
I got it!
Thanks.
When I searched
I'm running
Taka's
low on health
box,
again.
I'm right about this.
You get some back when you
Sheet
get
of
right
paper
answers.
This piece came from is. I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
then Taka's
Nobody
scratch
checked first.
and Hifumi's
Somehow.
note.
Bro, obviously it's the same.
They're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
Or would you like me to repeat it
Who
again?
knew the note was important?
Exactly.
It started when
Which
Celeste
proves that he was an accomplice
was
in the
attacked
murder.
in the morning.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
Sorry, no.
No, Hero, stop.
When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
Look how much taller Byakuya is. Oh my gosh.
So then,
Makoto's a short little boy.
who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So he must have been killed
What?
after Taka's
I'm gonna go take a
body
nap. You wanna
vanished.
tell me when something
But
happens?
before we found both bodies in
Just
the
press auto
repository.
and
No, it
During
takes too
that
long
time,
to
we'd all
auto
split up
it.
and we're searching for Taka's missing body. In other
It, like,
words,
pauses
during that
after every
time,
line.
none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
Why'd you call her a
And
walrus?
what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was
This
killed
is actually a
in the
fair
I was
point,
gonna say,
Zero.
he's redeeming himself a little
culprit
bit.
would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found
Just a
it.
lot.
But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
All right.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either.
Since when did you have a brain?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
I already figured this one's
So
already
the
done.
question is, how could the
If you
culprit
think
have
that
gotten
you've solved the
their
case,
hands
the
on
case
either
is
of the
usually
hammers?
going to be a little bit more like, yeah, we know this.
Personally, I haven't a clue.
They gotta
So
baby it
which
for
hammer
people.
was used
Oh, you
for-
haven't a
Were
clue,
accounted
huh?
for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then,
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
They
I
used
don't think it
Hifumi's
is
body!
possible. They were both
kill
killed with the
a
same
blunt
thing,
object.
right?
So
They used
then,
Taka to kill
what was
Hifumi. They
used
just went
to kill
doosh, doosh,
Hifumi?
doosh. The weapon that's actually used to kill Hifumi. Figure that out.
Yeah.
Somehow I have to find the truth.
What am I doing to find the truth?
Well, you gotta find a weapon. to
Another
kill
bullet
Hifumi.
time. Look at that.
No.
Spotless hammer. I forgot I have to click off that screen every
What
single
was
time.
used to kill
The spotless
Hifumi?
hammer. Spotless hammer. Sorry.
I mean, you're not wrong. But I don't think that was necessarily a false statement.
What was used to kill
Ooh,
Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Sakura.
well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon?
And what number comes
How did
after
nobody
4?
witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
No. But I'm
Check
not
out
gonna shoot it yet.
murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice
There you go.
Hammers.
Perfect.
Sometimes that's why it's good to wait sometimes, because then someone says
I thought
something
it'd be
dumber.
funny if I just shot it first. I knew that wasn't it.
And you
but-
got that great line of
murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer
murdergear.com/hammers.
No, it was something completely
Not
different.
completely.
But-
We just painted
Seriously?
differently.
It was
Specifically, a hammer.
it was
from the
what's the opposite of
repository.
justice?
The killer could have easily.
There's
used
not really
that
an
to kill
it was an
Hifumi.
anarchy hammer.
Now, all
Sorry.
the hammers in the repository were covered in flexible
Stop.
grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean. And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off.
That's only the polite thing to do.
I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones, and
Red
even
ones,
some
blue
flat
ones,
mallet-like
murder
ones.
weapon ones.
I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
Or just the 4
a
that are
hammer.
missing. They just used the 4 that are
If
missing.
that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
Whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was
What?
working with. and the one who betrayed
They're getting there.
We've said it like 4
They're
times.
figuring it out.
I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him.
Oh, don't you?
The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder.
That's why you betray them.
So the idea that anyone would work together like
I do
that
like
is
this
simply
line.
ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
Did we not?
We did talk about how there wouldn't be any reason. At least that's what we thought at first. But
Alright, more guns. Make my argument. What do I
Makoto's
got?
so alone. He's just surrounded by dead people in this
Based on the
circle.
rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is
Is that your
complicit
only
in the
bullet?
murder,
Yeah.
only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive.
Yes.
Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that
No.
two people work together on this.
But
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two
Okay
murders.
then. Cool. That one seemed a lot more basic than the
Even
rest.
if more than one,
Yeah.
only the one who actually carried out the act, assuming the rule.
remember, you have to.
It is simply impossible that two people work together. Shoot!
Well, that wasn't it. Wonder what else you have to do.
Based on the rules that have been laid out, even if more than one, only the one who actually, assuming the rule holds true.
That is.
But that only really
Isn't this
in
fun?
this case, however, there were two murders.
Isn't this such a fun trial? Isn't it the best?
I'm having the time of my life.
I can tell.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is only the one who actually carried out
Thank
the
you, Will.
act,
I am.
assuming the rule holds true.
Shoot, what's
it
the
is
button?
simply impossible.
Got it. Got it.
No, that's wrong.
That's not right, little Missy. You gotta get your facts straight. You got Rootin' and Tootin' wrong, little Missy.
It's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
Hifumi and Taka.
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk.
I have
versus
to. My
reward
wife who's
benefit.
dead. I have to.
Versus reward.
Okay?
We can share Toko. You get Jill.
I don't
I'll
want
get
Toko. I don't want
The
Toko. I would
payout
rather
for
take
working together.
Kyoko or
A
Aoi.
reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no
Or
point
literally
in
any
someone's
girl in
accomplice if there's no
DR2
benefit.
except for
However,
one.
If
Okay.
there
There's
were
literally
some
one girl in the
potential
second game that I
mutual
would
reward for the
have
risk,
to.
then cooperation
We'll get there,
becomes
we'll get there.
possible.
Okay.
You're saying that two people could
just
act
think I
as each
remember
other's
your wife could be in the
accomplices to
second
commit two separate murders.
That's all.
I think that's what the true
But that'll be a
killer
while.
told Hifumi.
Okay.
They would each
I
have an
wasn't
accomplice
really
for their
listening. I was
crime.
watching the trial.
I know.
And
That's more
based
for the
on the
viewers.
case's
We're not
events,
playing it right after this,
Hifumi
okay?
would have been the first one to act.
Take a break.
Murder. They made him carry out the first murder, so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because
Oh,
that's
thanks,
how the
Makoto.
true killer
You made me
designed
yawn.
it to run.
It wasn't me.
A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies by creating
sounds like
one
this was a
seamless set
job
of
done by
circumstances.
the ultimate
They made it
musician.
look
Or
like
magician.
one person was
Not
behind it
musician.
all.
Magician.
Sayaka.
The mastermind picked their
Magician.
target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then,
The ultimate
to avoid the
mathematician.
no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying
The ultimate
Hifumi
mortician.
was part of the plan from the very beginning.
Sorry, I'm done.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You can't put anything past the ultimate menstruation.
No, I'm trying to think of one.
Admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
I thought
Effort to convince us two murders, the main characteristic.
I thought of one, I'm just not allowed to say it.
Okay, why? Is it a better word?
The ultimate masturbation.
Oh no! I mean, you did say menstruation. so-
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, it's unnatural how good she is at this.
I
Kyoko. We're
understand
talking about
how an
Kyoko's good at
accomplice
this.
could be
Cool.
involved. But then, who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
Thank you.
The killer
Yeah, okay.
debates up to now the way the case unfolded. When you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit.
Oh, I just get to pick?
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
They kind of assume by this point that you're like, there's only one person who like could do this. Like,
All right, babe, here we
Here's
go.
my answer. It was Celeste.
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
Would you like to bet on it? I never lose bet.
I really do hate this kind of joke.
Yeah.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying then is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit from brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot! Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear,
I like that.
there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you.
Like murder.
Considering what we've learned so far,
You're
it
not
only
wrong.
proves that the two of you were
But,
working
like,
together.
what is it that only Celeste and Hifumi had in common?
Screaming, encountering the suspicious individual.
The behavior
That was
they
what
had
I
in
picked up
common
on when I
has to
first
do
did the
with
trials. Like, the only
suspicious
people that ever
individual
point
in the
out where they
suit,
are is Hifumi and
doesn't it?
Celeste. Like,
The only ones who ever actually
didn't
saw
comment on
Robo
that.
Justice firsthand
I didn't
were
need to.
Celeste.
yeah, I figured.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Sorry.
It's like,
As
Makoto,
he
no,
said,
don't just
only
say
Celeste
sorry.
and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual.
But I love him.
If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
That's what murderers do, babe.
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
Hifumi, make your escape now. I saw Shadow.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
Do it. Play the
and
screen.
when we'd all
Dang
come
it.
to see what was wrong,
Allow
what
me
was
to
it she said?
demonstrate.
She sounded like. So that's what's wrong. This is the third time that we've seen this now.
Okay. Is this the one that you've mentioned
Once she'd
before?
done her job of
There's
getting
a
us
worse
all
one.
up to the physics
It's like
lab,
15 times in a
it was
chapter.
time
You
for
get
her
it.
partner
Like,
to get to work.
Ooh.
you'll know pretty quickly when you get it.
Is it this one? Came from downstairs, must have been Hifumi. It's bad, come on, we have to go back.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
That's pretty clever,
In
though.
fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Here's your proof. Why will we split? Like the hunting party. Very well.
We'll go.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events
And
suddenly
of the people
become
that she
connected.
took, it was she said Byakuya, Sakura, go that way. I'll
Yeah.
take Makoto and Hina because I can trick them. Like,
And on top of
they're
that,
stupid.
that piercing cry of yours
Yes,
early
do it.
on.
Love it.
Piercing cry.
It's one of my favorite voice clips in this game.
That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the third floor, everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I just realized another strange thing.
Shut up, the adults are talking.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead,
Certainly was not expecting this. None of the mention that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't think that was like a question.
I don't believe it. Everything. The whole thing was one big act.
She goes through this every trial.
Tina, you were with Celeste
She
when
trusts
Hifumi's
people.
body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait! Then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
Ah, this puzzles of Hifumi.
It looks like Makoto.
It's probably more accurate if you would say Makoto.
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What?
I'm talking
Sorry,
about what you
it's fine.
said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
It did take her a while to say that, so.
They must really be enjoying this. enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened, confused. We're going to die just like those guys did.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
They hadn't had any
Then pay
confirmation.
attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead.
Interesting.
Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really...
Okay,
You
cool.
hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really
I do
not
think this is a
culprit,
clever
you
way to be
shouldn't have
like,
any problem
if
repeating
you really look at what happened, you could figure it out just from that alone.
Yeah.
So let's comment. I think it's fair to say that I don't have to keep being like, oh, I wonder who it is, you know? Because you did nail it right on the head.
I'm
Just like
so
Celeste.
proud. Like, what did this say?
said was,
It's just the Monokuma.
must
Usually,
really
not
be
always, but
enjoying
usually if the
this.
Monokuma file is your only option,
enjoying the sight
it's probably
of
not
us
going to be used.
standing around,
Really?
frightened and confused. They must be positively elated.
You can say that.
We are
she's-
all going to die here.
She's playing it up for the camera.
We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Yeah, it's the other way around, but you got
Okay.
it. All right. Because now we gotta run through it twice.
They must really enjoy
fine.
the sight of us. They must be. We are going to die. And that
And that's all it takes. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Fine, we won't cut. It's fine. It's fine. I was trying to save some time for the viewers, but no, Daniel had Spitfire comedy.
It was great.
So it's there. Don't miss this.
positively elated. We are all going to die here.
Don't miss this shot.
We are going to die.
Just like those.
You did it. Look at your health. It's doing so well.
Oh my gosh, I'm almost dead again.
I don't think there's much left.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
I respect the attempt.
I hope we can hear, because this is a good part.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took?
It was framed.
How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging
This is
Hifumi
longer than I
away?
thought it would be. I don't know if we're gonna finish before my class. We'll see.
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on. And then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away.
Okay.
If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've
Give it
offered
to
up.
me. Give me the option.
No, there is no other explanation.
Give me the option.
Explanations.
If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away,
What was it?
then it was yes.
Been drinking and they're dancing.
Yes, these are great options.
I don't know. Fumi's dragging the suspect away, right?
I got it!
No, they were dancing, Daniel.
I realized
Picture
that.
of the suspect dragging Hifumi. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around.
Oh man, it's just
And
after
the
6
strange
o'clock.
costume might only
Since my
exist
watch
to
got
lead us
broken.
astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
I don't blame them.
Sorry.
Such is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away.
Is it? I don't think it's
Cut a girl
ridiculous
off.
at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate
She's
you.
roasting them, Daniel. Daniel can be a box, everyone. Remember? Daniel's good at that.
She thinks she's a way to prove I gotta
Fun
make a
fact,
bullet.
in case you forgot, Danny Beatbox is better than Matt does.
Whoa, whoa, hold up, baby girl.
What?
I'm using the blueprints.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright.
Because you can't
If
bend.
the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
It might be Robotus's costume
Yeah.
here.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
No way!
Okay. I don't have reaction time.
You dressed me up in that suit after I...
Then you just draped. You tried to make me look
It's a lot of things to
As
remember.
you can see in the
It's a lot easier on
that if the
keyboard and mouse because you can just
person
scroll
inside
the wheel.
suit, There's no way they could stand up
But
straight
this, like, you get like 5 buttons to do everything you want.
It's fun. Ooh, break!
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that, because that Robo-Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
Totally can't bend at the waist. Remember that thing that we talked about like 20 minutes ago?
They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Hadn't even considered that.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro
So
into
did they
it.
just plant the
That's how they
blueprints in
were
his
able
room?
to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was
Yeah,
in the
assume
suit
that they
was
just
to
put the
blame.
blueprints in Hero's room.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Don't make me laugh, idiot! What do you mean, checkmate?
Celeste?
Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem.
Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Hey, Hero. Who was it who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Who killed me? That's right, I remember their name. Yasuhiro.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not?
The voice actress does an astounding job at this. Just Celeste's breakdown.
And I quote, Yasuhiro.
In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Right! But my name isn't really Yasuhiro! It's actually... Taro!
Like tarot cards?
Your confusing statements
Okay.
don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro. But are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
She admits!
This freaking
What do you mean?
thing is killing me. The lawn people.
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
Said for serious. He referred to everybody as old sport.
That's right. Our last name. He called us all by our last names.
Exactly.
And young
I
bird.
know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example.
Mr.
So
Naegi!
if
That's literally one of his
he
voice
did need to
lines.
say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name.
Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance.
I love
Now, isn't
Yakuya.
that a convenient explanation?
Every time I turn it up,
There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal, but he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
No.
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it
This is kind of a
could apply
stretch,
to,
I agree.
And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what
They're
her
going
real
off.
name
She's
is.
clearly Japanese and she's telling them that she has a German name.
What?
But
You
I think it is kind of a
You
stretch.
take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit! Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you? Well, do I? What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Fine. Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
I like this.
It's really good. It's a really good breakdown. I think something to make her accept it. Oh boy, there's more.
Okay. E-Handbook would have a real name.
Boom boom.
Hifumi
Easy.
was trying to tell us something.
Whose hand is that?
He wanted us to know the killer's last name. Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real
I think it's also
name is.
implied
how
that
many times do I have to tell you?
in her like gambling rounds.
Name is...
She uses an alibi.
Yeah.
Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
How long do you plan to
I think
go
it's
on
implied that it's a persona that she has.
I'm not pretending.
I mean, she is a minor
It's the
gambling in
truth.
Japan. That's illegal. So.
And since you have no way to
Whoa,
contradict
whoa, guys, calm down with the purple.
Wait! Stop fighting with your white noise that is clearly purple.
That's it! The handbook!
What?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right?
Look, here's mine.
Makoto told us all about it before.
And here's Mondo's. Leon. Wait, what?
Wait, guys, I think Mondo killed someone.
Okay.
And you started to display your name, not your everyday notebook.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Celeste, can you please
Just
tell
shut
us
up.
what really happened? Please. Just tell us.
I still have to piece together the comic book
Even
thing.
when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes. And that'll bring everything to an end.
Yup.
All right, here we go. Climax.
You got
performance
clues.
Begin.
You got. Look at that beautiful
Okay.
picture of Hifumi.
That looks exactly like it. Why does she have a poster of Junko and
Not
her?
Juko. All right. What does it got?
Ooh, all right, okay. So first, Hifumi and Celeste approach. I have no idea what this is. They're supposed to be like shaking
Don't forget,
hands.
you can look at. You can get hints.
That's right. Okay, so how did the killer recruit their accomplice? Was it seduction?
I think that's just yeah.
Yes. Seduction.
All right. If you don't know, you can move on.
It's that one, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So they had to make the robot suit.
What time did the caller kill her victim to the
Okay.
rec room?
Not that time.
The rec
Not-
room.
Rec room was one.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I'm also
Drug
trying to
in.
at least get through the comic before my class.
Who did they summon first? It was Hiro.
I think there's more.
I just like this one.
Yeah, it's
this
great.
This is him shoving him
It's
in the
great.
costume, right?
No. Because I got confused by it too. It said, who did they summon first? The hint was, who did they summon first?
Taka.
No, who was the
Hiro.
first one they summoned?
Hiro.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just.
There's Hiro, yeah.
Oh, that's okay. I thought that was him waking up.
These are why the hints are important, because nobody
Yeah.
looks at them,
Now,
and it's like so hard to figure out.
Stuffed him in the robot suit. Used a certain item to stuff him in.
To falsify their evidence, they use a certain item. That's what it said.
As in this.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm
Gotcha.
sorry if you guys
I
don't
love
like
these
me
pictures.
backseating, but I'm just.
What time is stock is supposed to head to the equipment room? The other clock.
I got confused because it didn't look like 6 o'clock, but it's like it's from an angle. But yeah.
Oh,
you're right.
that sucks. I thought it was just 7. And it was
Anyways.
just off. Wha-bam! Skadoosh! Kapow! Hee-hee-hee-hoo. What's this one? Does his hammer is used to kill Taka? Oh, shoot. 3? Yes, 4. It was 4. Okay, show him the picture.
I'm Hifumi, I'm hurt.
He's in the library. Hifumi used something to fake the existence of a shadowy
In the library.
In the library? I have no idea. It was this.
Yeah.
It was the other hammer. That's right, that's
Yeah.
right, that's right.
And then Hifumi goes, whee!
Let's go. Justice Hammer was in the nurse's office. The other Justice Hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just had to double check.
Nope, you're good.
And then... Okay, he was there, she's cute, and then we move on.
I just love because that's what I do all the time anyways.
He spins around, he gets the tarp, and then he did something to move Taka's body, yes. He did that.
Yeah, it's not drawn very well, but that's him pushing the dolly.
Putting it in, I love these pictures.
They're pretty great.
And the weapon the killer used to murder Hifumi. It's this one. Bada bing, bada boom, let's reenact it, dude.
The killer is you! Before anything,
Okay, come on.
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't care anymore. You can skip these if you want.
Like, we've gone over this so many times.
I do think it's worth looking at the art, but like, for the most part, I think they're kind of dumb and repetitive. Again, if you like these, sorry. But I'm letting Danny play how he wants, and if he wants to skip them,
I
he can skip
don't
them.
like Hifumi, and I don't like Hiro.
Here, I'll talk about my thoughts right now while we get
Okay.
through this, because I do have some thoughts that I want to get through. I think the major two flaws with this case are, number one, Celeste is... She gives up her persona way too easily. They say that she's the queen of liars, and yet she couldn't handle this. Like, she cracks super easily.
I think,
and that always kind of drove me nuts.
I think there's also something to be said about what's on the line, because she knows she's going to die no matter what.
Well, we did that.
So I think she, like, at this point, there's no hope left of winning.
Also, it's really gross. If we just took someone's blood and rubbed it all over it, and I just want to point that out. Twice, I might say.
Oh yeah, he did it in the library, didn't he?
The other thing that I think would make this case a lot better, this is how you fix the case, in my opinion. You switch the roles that Taka and Hiro played in the case. I don't think narratively it works, but if Hiro was the one dead and Taka was running around in a suit that says Robo Justice on it,
it'd be way funny.
That would make so much more sense.
Robo Justice.
And like, it would just...
all along.
It just makes more sense.
That's fair. Aww.
That's my case. And Hiro would be dead, and that would be fine, because who cares about Hiro?
They're gonna kiss. Aww. Mwah.
Yes, they kiss.
She has a veil. They got married.
That's literally what she wears all the time.
Celeste, sorry, you lose.
Sounds like
Loser. Okay, so
you did go to class.
We need to address. What do you want to do?
Lost?
Do you want to record the execution tomorrow and put it as part of the episode? Do you want to just do the you go get lunch and come back?
I'm down to do it today. Yeah.
Okay. So then why don't we save the game right here? We'll be back.
See you in a hot
This will all be
second.
the same episode. But I'm gonna go to
I
class.
don't think I can save here.
There you go. Okay, we'll be back.
Okay, see you in 2 seconds. Bye. There's a dead man on screen.
We're not back yet.
Hello. We're back.
This is not the right save.
Are you sure?
Push A. This is before.
Lost?
Wait.
When was the last time I was forced to utter such words?
No, this is where we were. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
We cornered Celeste.
I thought this was her going like, the checkmate, whatever, but it's not.
No.
Never mind, we're back.
Hello, Celeste lost. We are a
We're
little
slightly more red,
orange
it's
than we
fine.
were before, but
They hang heavy around my neck.
the words or the bow tie.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor.
Oh dang.
I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko?
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
Dragon? What are you, Canadian?
I don't like
I
things to
roasted
drag
her.
on.
Oh yeah, we can do this. Hold on.
Okay, so and admittedly, I did not do great on this trial.
It's okay. I will promise that I will actually remember to grind out presents next time.
Gorgeous.
It's my commitment.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
Wow.
Or, no. I suppose this is the end.
I like Jill just peeking out of the corner there, like, hello!
I missed it.
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote. Okay? Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Sorry, I cut
You
him off.
cut him off.
I assumed it was going to be short.
Cut off Monokuma.
Monokuma vote.
That's how a lot of people say it. It bothers me because it's clearly Monokuma.
Here we go.
Look at her.
Congratulations, you're guilty.
Time to
Please,
die.
Stop by curtain 3 to pick up your prize.
Death.
It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The blackened this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was Celestia Lunenburg, or more precisely, Tayako Yasuhiro.
Okay, we're gonna pause for a second. All right, we're less orange.
Boom, magic.
I fixed it.
Should have done that off. I lost. Well, that
So
sucks.
it's not her accent anymore. So like,
I guess trying to work with someone else.
okay, never mind. Go back to the accent.
Guess trying to work with someone
I
else
hate
was a
it.
mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach it, Hifumi, with this
Are you okay? You just ate a
Yeah,
lot.
I just ate a bunch of food.
Do you need a minute?
No, I'm chilling.
Are we good?
It's just Celeste's voice is kind of forceful. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her specialty, lying. My specialty, don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then,
Then did you use, you know, hair? I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice, I used her. Oh, I was afraid it was gonna go somewhere else. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into.
Does she mean? Is she talking about? Does she mean alter ego?
Celeste,
Guys,
Celeste.
are you guys talking about alter ego?
You know, the computer with Chihiro on it?
That we're using to hack into Monokuma's database?
What? What are you talking about?
just a second.
Don't interrupt, we're in the middle of a very important...
Stop talking.
That's exactly, I was like very Byakuya. I'm totally out of the loop as usual, how sad.
In other words,
Then you're the one that stole it?
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag it from me into the plan you'd come up with.
We're almost done. No more Celeste voice. It's fine.
Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit.
Hello, I'm little.
What are you doing here?
Here for a little visit, hoping to talk to you alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What? Are you okay with
It was
this?
Taka. He stole it.
What?
So
And I
then,
have proof. Would you like to see? As it
This
turns
is her
out, I found the
narration,
use
yeah.
for the digital camera. I'd taken, you know what, to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there.
Look at Hifumi's room. Hifumi, please.
That is a baby. I deleted the picture as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him. But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her.
You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
as for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
oh,
He did?
as for
He
me,
came to my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say. He told me it was past bedtime.
Honestly, like, she starts this whole monologue off by saying, oh, don't be kidding, I didn't have to lie. It's like, yes, you did! You lied about this.
He abused me.
what?
And he took pictures. He said if I do not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone.
And then I went,
So I had no choice. Sorry. I cried out.
Damnation!
That's a crime, an absolute crime. I knew he got a little crazy, but
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far.
Cute little me. It was amazing how completely he bought it.
Look at my cute little face.
I can't express how enjoyable it was.
I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life.
completely unforgivable.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him.
Wow.
Yeah.
She didn't even have to convince him to.
No, right? Like, I mean, that's what she was doing. But
No,
okay.
but like she didn't even have to suggest
Most
it.
unfortunate.
Wait, please, if you go now, you'll be playing right into his hands.
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape, and he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean.
Taka is going to try to kill you.
Yes, thank you, Hifumi.
indeed.
And also he can keep her to himself.
Completely unforgivable.
Thanks, Hifumi.
Honestly.
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts? Pretty please.
Absolutely not. How could I? She.
I swear, I will save her!
Actually,
Then, would you like to join with me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan.
Yes.
I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Oh, nothing.
Like, Celeste, you're not good at lying.
Hifumi agreed without a second thought, except for that second thought he had right at the end. The effect it had on him, that item had on him, was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem.
You disgust me.
You're not so hot yourself. I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. Never mind. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But
So, why did you decide to make me the suspect?
I do not like you, you're stupid.
That's it?
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though.
Baka. I feel like I could cry.
Well, but when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead?
What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you would actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on.
And he really believed that?
Well, of course, that wasn't all there was to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up just like dinner. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
He went num 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 num.
Num num num, this is delicious
Delicioso.
lie.
So in the end,
So you had planned to kill him all along.
But of course, there would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue, I simply did everything in my power to win.
don't be mean.
Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about that.
Stop talking. No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money?
Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. Well, that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been escape.
But
But all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
Obviously, that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little
I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. It's just her face keeps getting more intense.
Yeah.
And do you want to know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream.
And what was this dream of yours?
I need longer hair extensions.
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle.
A castle?
Oh, she's cute.
Yeah, no, I can dig this.
And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers/bodyguards. They're all Byakuya and Makoto.
The one kissing her feet does look like Byakuya, yes.
I like her. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need.
So this is a little crazy.
But yeah, but like once I obtained
you've
that,
exclusively gone for crazy girls or boys in this game. So Chihiro.
Yeah.
Anyways,
bite that. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence. Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That is what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I can't keep an accent up.
It's fine. She's probably not talking with one anymore.
I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Everyone else has too.
Oh.
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless
Well,
endeavor.
okay, not really though. Leon panicked.
That's fair. Leon
panicked, Sayaka panicked. Mondo just kind of had a mental breakdown.
Sayaka also had like implications when she was like, I've done things to obtain that
Well,
dream.
I think that was more...
But I feel like the implication is that like she would be willing to lure you into the trap and try to kill you and or frame you at least.
I don't know. I stand by my statement that none of these children are guilty in the long run. But of them, I feel Celeste is the most. So
I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
Do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. It's terrifying how different our values are. There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why are you scared?
My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious.
And that's why you're not scared?
No, I've already beat myself. That's right, I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice then, I would like longer hair. I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
I'll just get executed again. Oh no, the ravens.
Oh, there's
outside
a lot of
our window,
birds.
just a whole murder of ravens. Well, they're gone now. They just flew out. I don't know, they flew by.
It was just a flock of birds.
It was crows. It was intimidating, that's all. Laugh.
I want to be Antoinette, I like it.
Laugh.
Celeste smiled then. And when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it.
I can lie.
Look, I put hand here to force mouth into smile.
I pull lip down. You cannot see.
She claimed she could fool her own feelings. But that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak, fake smile, fake gamer girls, is what betrayed her.
Kills!
You all done?
Kills!
Okay, then let's get rolling. The Blackened disturbed the peace and must pay the price.
Now then, I prepared a very special
You're almost done with the hard voices, though. All you have left is Byakuya, Kyoko, and Monokuma, so... That's fair.
Let's give it
Is that
everything
it? And
we
Choco.
got. It's punishment time!
Woo, yeah!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this. What? Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then, take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
Deuces!
Wait, why is there a key?
It's the key to the locker.
Oh, okay.
She put Alter Ego just in a different locker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. I love her little sprite. I like her hair.
Celeste. She vibing.
Yeah, what's... Aww. Oh? How many Monokumas? No, don't burn her. That's... That's rough.
Butter.
Yeah, but...
Butter.
He was on a... At least he went out doing what he loved.
You don't think she's not eating this up right now?
Not particularly.
Oh, well.
I am, though.
Okay. I'm glad we both had the same thought.
Oh. This is sad, though.
No, it's a little to rave, dude. It's lit.
Oh, I kind of liked her by the end.
Oh my gosh.
Like, not so much before like, once she died. Oh? Like, when she was, like, guilty. What is happening? Why?
I just love this one. So she wants to be all prim and proper and Victorian.
Yeah, so he just gets hit by a car.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, she gets the death she wants, and then Monokuma's like, fire truck! It's a good one.
I like his helmet.
I just about died the first time I saw it. I was like, what? I think I wheezed.
That's it?
That's it. Trust me, it's not the worst one in the series. It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends. It's over. So I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too.
Yeah.
I like gave her a rose whip and everything. And just for him to just come along and...
Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
Jeez, and here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here.
Too bad.
Here are all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that reality just can't be avoided.
Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
How strange.
I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already.
I like that voice clip too.
How strange.
So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key type object from Celeste?
Hey!
So, what's the deal with that?
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me? Oh, she doesn't remember!
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Ooh.
Oh man, oh jeez, oh man, oh jeez! What do you mean? What did I do? I have no idea! I don't know anything about it!
What the heck?
Yeah, what?
Mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean?
Hello.
Okay, things are getting kinda awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here.
Well?
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
See ya later.
See ya.
Wow, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Toko, you're back. Hi.
I know, I noticed. I didn't want to say anything.
I didn't notice. Although it wasn't all despair.
Fire probably makes her sneeze.
There was one small hope. That is a fair point. Hey, Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's that key that Celeste gave you? Makoto.
so...
Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
What? Then that means...
Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we better go check.
She probably could have just ripped the doors off all the lockers and checked.
Indeed.
Good idea. We're just glossing over what happened with the last little interaction
What?
with Monokuma and Kyoko.
Oh, it's fine. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room.
Nothing suspicious.
Right? Nothing suspicious about this. We had approached the dressing room. Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
so...
Do you even have to ask?
as she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know.
Then I'll go too.
What?
Just
You?
me, and Kyoko. Please, let me go! In the bathhouse.
Standing here arguing
Together.
is just going to draw more attention
Alone.
to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want
Oh,
in the
I will.
bathhouse alone with Kyoko.
Thank you, Byakuya.
well then.
Then it's up to you now.
Yo,
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay?
Cool.
So Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? You can join us. Does that mean what I think it means?
No, Hina.
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone.
Are we gonna fight?
Tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Okay, throw
Shall we
down,
go?
Makoto. Well, shall we?
Yeah.
So then...
We need to get into that locker.
Kyoko took the key. As the locker swung open, we saw...
Glad you got there.
Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's safe, thank goodness.
I never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart.
I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please wait just a while longer.
Man, that's sad.
What?
Did you hear that Alter Ego doesn't know that Celeste is dead?
Oh yeah,
too?
no. It's like this was a plan to murder people, Alter Ego.
So now we can officially say the case is closed.
As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but can we take a second? Just since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me.
Do you want to kiss me? Cause
do you like me? Why and
I'd kiss me.
Kyoko, please tell me. What are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
You...
Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
Yes!
No,
no.
It depends on how you respond to my answer.
However...
Regardless, that's not something... Oh, come on. You need to know now.
I don't need to know. That just makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried?
Like what happened during the investigation this time. You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that...
Indeed.
It's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too.
No! I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Sayaka said that to you.
Isn't it obvious?
Remember
People
how that
believe in
turned
their
out?
friends, right? That's what I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends.
And I also solved like every case so far, so like
you already knew the answers, but like you let me solve them, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought you were like into me because of that.
I think you like me.
And like across the courtroom, like I keep looking at you, and you like look away, and like I looked at your lips, you looked at mine. I thought, and then we guys just like. I understand.
Yes.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Yes. Just not now. Just a little bit more.
A little bit.
Okay.
That's all I need.
That's fine.
Fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see. Oh, she's just actually gonna tell us.
What I heard from Kyoko then was, well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided that I had to confirm what she told me with my own two eyes. So I waited for nighttime to come.
It's not going to tell me, is it?
And when it did, I went into action.
Okay.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And the storage closet up there, way in the back.
She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but...
Why is there a storage closet in the bathroom?
For, like, cleaning supplies. Could Kyoko really be right about this? I'm so confused. I guarantee you our high school bathrooms had storage closets in them for, like, cleaning stuff.
No.
Some of them did.
Not the ones I use. Oh? Come on. I'm very curious.
It's just a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. Secret Kyoko told me about. Could it really be hidden here?
Oh, I'm punching tiles in.
She said it was way in the back of the storage closet. But I mean, seriously? Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet. And suddenly, as if I were being yanked in... Gashunk!
Oh no, my favorite onomatopoeia!
At the same time as I heard that, I fell through the wall!
What was that? It sounded like a gashunk.
I had no idea what was going on. This will be a long one, but it's worth it for the end of the trial.
But bump!
Some people do like 2-3 hour trial episodes, and I've fallen through the back of the storage closet. Is this where she wanted to meet up to, like, make out? It turned out she wasn't there. The back wall was like a revolving door, and I'd made my way to the other side.
She's just standing there like a baseball bat. I'm sorry, Makoto. I have
This
to
had to be
graduate.
done. Just like Kyoko had said, they'll never find your body.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom on the second floor, there's a storage closet. Way in the back of that closet, there's a secret room. Am I gonna have to listen to that flashback and add one more line every time?
You'll know the flashback that you'll hear over and over again.
Oh, What's in there?
here?
Oh, a stool. Gross.
That's usually what I get rid of in the bathroom. Just a normal desk with normal drawers. Good job. There's a bunch of files on what look like volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust.
I want Monokuma to be the only student in all of them. Just hundreds of Monokumas.
Looking at everything, but he has like a different wig on every time. One file at the edge of the bookshelf.
In one of his different poses.
One file at the end of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope's Peak Academy Student Registry? This is the only thing in here not covered in dust.
Is that about the 16th student?
Someone been looking at it recently? What?
That was brought up way long ago.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I slipped the file into my hand. Oh, that's right. And the trader person, when talking to Monokuma,
oh yeah,
was like, "What about the 16th student?"
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Before I had a chance to take a look at it, I just wasn't sure if the game had addressed it yet or not. So the paper fell out of the file, and I turned my attention to it. What's this? It's just like Hiro's handwriting.
It's not even like the print doesn't follow the fold properly.
How did you print something like this? You must not leave. That's kind of weird. Can understand if it said like I can't leave, but you must not leave. What is this? My head feels funny.
Like I got gashunked.
A strange sensation of gashunking. It's like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before.
Where?
But I can't quite remember. What do I know?
Not much.
What don't I know?
A lot.
I'm
a goober! I'm sorry. Who? Venom?
I was like, you're gonna look away right as the thing happens. A strange sound rang out throughout my head.
Gashunk!
Felt like it was shaking my brain back and
Like it
forth.
was shunking my brain.
And then, darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I'm dead! I didn't know how long it had been.
Celeste? Leon? Sayaka?
Sayaka! It smells like Sayaka. I must be dead. Good. Ow. Apparently something hit me and I lost consciousness.
Yo, they did not just clean out the entire bookshelf.
You have to remember, Mondo punched him. And he was out for 7 hours.
No. I mean, they knocked him out, and then they just like out of everything.
No, I'm saying they have a lot.
Booked
It
it
is
out.
nighttime, everyone's asleep. And Makoto, as we know, gets knocked out for like 12 hours at a time.
That's fair.
So, you know, if just a punch did that, a lead pipe will probably knock him out for
That's
longer.
fair. I'm sorry, I'm hitting auto.
Dull throbbing pain in my head proved that much, at least.
Yeah, you know, that much. Okay,
well,
let's look at this.
It's just a normal desk.
There's a tissue box. Oh no.
An empty bookshelf. Wait, empty? Gone? It's all gone. The yearbooks, the student registry, and even the note that had fallen on the floor. It's all gone.
Except for a lot of papers.
What does this mean? My brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room.
No, you should not.
Get some rest.
Look at the stuff on the floor at least.
Should get some rest. He just got hit in the head.
He just had rest.
My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. Sayaka. Sorry. I dragged myself back to where my room. That's not indicative of my opinion of Sayaka.
Wrong thought.
Somehow I made it back to the first floor of the school. The farther I walked, the more I felt. Things are getting blurry, can't see in front of me. Couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. And after that...
Shouldn't have gone back.
Huh? As if from a vast distance I heard a sound.
Hey! Hey! You okay? You know where the bathroom is?
Okay,
I'm sorry.
It was faint but undeniable. That sound. It's coming from the gym? As I desperately hauled my shaky frame
Is
toward
that
the gym.
the music, or is there actually like a sound effect playing?
There was a sound effect playing. It's kind of quiet, but the sound got stronger and stronger.
Crack dga!
It's my favorite
Gunk
planet in Star
bagya!
Wars.
Byakuya!
Dagab. What's going on? It can't be nothing. Here in the gym?
I don't even know what time it is. Everybody could be having a meeting, trying to find out where you went.
Taka's like, this is the death meeting! I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym.
Oh, Makoto, we've been expecting you! Much before any of us, for that matter.
Sounds coming from inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more.
Huh?
Ka-cha! Bok you! Ha-ga-ya! Ha-ya! Pa-ching!
Da-da-dun! Sha-sha-sha-sha-sha-sha! Oh? No, that's not the time. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Now,
Before me there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. No, one side's not human, that's for sure. And then there's Monokuma.
Yeah.
Regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move or even breathe.
Then I passed out again from not breathing. I woke up. My vision was blurry.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
The deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay, but you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
Bless you. Wait, what am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then could it be the mastermind spy is
Monokuma?
Chapter 3.
And
What?
I don't want to stop.
Look at everyone dead. I know, right? This game's good. This game's good. 3 days. That's all you gotta hold out.
I know.
3 days and then 4 days in between recordings. But yeah, it's a good one. You did it.
Glad.
Good job.
I'm gonna give it to Hero.
Good job. You wanna save the data? Save the data. Do it. You did it. Don't press a button, but also press a button to get me off of this terrible, terrible screen.
Right.
No! I'm so sad. Stop pushing things! We're done!
Oh!
The episode's over. It's been like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Push start. Save the game. Or I guess you don't have to because you just saved. But. So again, I'll reiterate what I said a little bit earlier. I think this case would benefit a lot from switching Taka and Hiro's roles. I think it's just so obvious that Hiro's not the killer, and so it's like, yeah, of course he's not the one that's doing all this crazy stuff. But like Taka, I could have believed to an extent. But once you start to be like, oh yeah, they're flashing back to Celeste, freaking out over and over and over and over. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I just don't like Hero anymore. I like Hero a lot
Dude,
less.
exactly how I felt. I was like, can you die, please? Like, I don't want anyone to die, but if you're gonna die, if someone's gonna die, can it be you?
I feel like every chapter just gives more questions than it answers.
We're getting to answers.
But I feel like it's gotta stop
there.
eventually. You can't add a whole lot more.
I mean, they did just show us...
Chihiro's about to do something. Sakura's presumably the spy, or at least in some regard affiliated. Oh, there's one person stronger than her. That's probably important. Maybe not.
Free time events don't... Sometimes they hint towards things in the story.
I don't know. But I don't want to talk to her anymore.
Okay, well, I'll tell you right now, this next chapter gets a little... We start to... We're running out of options to hang out with.
Yeah.
We're narrowing down the cast.
But Toko's not dead.
Correct.
So that's what's important.
Okay. Cool. Well, in the next episode, we'll start chapter 4.
It's been
we'll get her going. It's been a
roller coaster.
Also,
this
congrats on literally calling the entire trial.
I'm so happy. Not all of it.
Pretty much. You were pretty dead on. Like, I was listening to you and I was like, that's right. That's it. That's right. Yeah. So that was fun.
I spent a lot of time thinking about it.
The next one I think is better. This one is just so painfully obvious. Chapter 3 kind of has a notorious reputation in the games for being the worst chapter of every game.
Okay.
Just because. It's not like they plan it that way. It's just kind of like... It's not the strongest.
Time will tell. So far, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge... I don't know how many more chapters there are. There can't be that many.
I've been specifically not telling you
I know,
because some people do say, and I'm like, that's a spoiler.
Presumably, if somebody dies every chapter, at least 2 people, only 1 or 2 more.
We have 7 left right now.
Yeah. Which I don't think it's going to go beyond like 5.
Yeah.
6 max.
All right.
If there's something else happening after that, but...
Thanks for watching.
It's been a pleasure.
Matt, I keep focusing on Junko's eyes in this. It's a little intimidating. Spooky. Boom, spooky. Okay, thanks for watching.
Okay, bye. I love you.
Bye.
I cannot wait to get to the next episode.
I can't wait more.
Cool.
Except I can because I'm going to go have dinner with my wife soon. So
That's fair.
Leave my house.